Welcome to Framework Fortune Crypto. It is Tuesday, so that means it's time again for some live Gods Unchained gameplay. And of course, we'll be keeping an eye on the token throughout the day, as it did drop below a key support area of $3. However, it is still trying to hold up. But I'm going to go ahead and jump into a game while people are coming in, and we'll go from there. So I'm using this war deck, and after the game I'll explain how I came up with this war deck, because I actually stole it and changed a few cards that I did not have. But I'll show you who I took it from and what exact changes I made to it. And so far it's been performing pretty well. Will it get me into Mythic? I don't know. I've struggled and struggled to get there, and yet to break over the Mythic area. What's up, Ruben? How's it going, buddy? So we got a little bit too much spells. Oh boy, all I'm grabbing is spells here. Okay, that's alright. One of those spells will come in real handy right in the beginning, which will be really nice. And that is this Out of Its Misery. So, to start the game off, I think I'm just going to pass it back to this light deck. We want to get aggressive, but we don't want to get stupidly aggressive. We want to be... We're not straight face pound aggro. We're close to that. So here's the combo right here I'm going to show you guys. So I'm going to pull in the Valkyrie Raider and then use Out of Its Misery. Well, I gotta pop that one last mana to deal 1 damage to it, and when I do that, it will randomly pull a creature from my deck and give it +3/+3. And there it is. So look at that. We have a Orcish Elite ready for 5 mana. That's a 6/9 with Blitz and Twin Strike. So he has no idea that is coming. At this moment, he's probably thinking, yeah, I'm in a nice position here, but we are starting to load up on a lot of ammo. Tartesian Improviser, give a random creature in your hand +2 strength. So if we can play it to where it can add to that, we can make her a 9/8. But I think for now, go ahead and Viking that off the field. And I'm not too concerned about this guy, so I'm going to add on this Hatchet. See, he's at 2 favors, so he's more than likely not going to reach 15 to get it removed. So I'm just going to hold it for a second just to see if he plays anything else that might be problematic. We can take it out with that axe. And then we'll be up to 4 mana next turn. Yeah, so he just used that to buff this one creature. It's still only doing 2 damage, so I'm not that concerned about it. Ooh, and we pulled a Grand Hall. Very nice. So I'm going to throw the Noctvi Pillager down, and then I'm going to play the 1 mana Tartesian Improviser. Okay, so we hit the other one. That's okay. So I still got 5 attacks. So we got these 2 big boys, or girls, I guess I should say, and then the Grand Hall, all going to be coming back to back. It's going to get pretty nasty for him. So I'm going to go ahead and swing this axe, because we still don't really have anything to be concerned about. Even if he puts out a wall or anything, what we're about to come in on this next turn with, we're going to wipe his board with. And he's out of mana. He could pop 1. And he just ignored the Noctvi Pillager. That was kind of crazy. Yeah, so let's just go ahead, drop the big one, clear out his board here, and we'll go straight to the face. So took us a little bit to start getting ramped up, but now we're ramped up, and he doesn't have any board. So he's going to have to come out with some board here right away, or some board removal, because going into both of these with double strike and then the next turn dropping another Orcish Elite, more than likely, yeah, this game's going to be over pretty quick. Okay, nice. So, using the excommunication, putting that Orcish Elite back in my deck, and a little front line. So he's able to quell me off for a second. But, again, we've got that other Orcish Elite, so we're just going to keep them moving. And I'm going to have another Tartesian Improviser. But I think I'm just going to grab the Form of Power. I think that's all we need. I don't have more attacks there. That'll keep his board clear because we have 2 Avalanche Strikes, which do 2 damage. So that's 6 damage that all could be played this next turn if he does play something high mana. And he did pull a... Oh, okay. So nothing to worry about there. I don't even know if I want to kill him. Well, actually, let's do this. Let's sack her to take that guy out. We'll add that. Drop in the Boiled Blood Outlaw, whatever his damn name is. I was going to use this, but I'm just going to go ahead and drop the Grand Hall. And that way they'll all get buffed. We'll have a front line out, and we've got the Peanut Boiled Outlaw, or Boiled Peanut Outlaw. That's what I'm calling him. It's damn tongue twister, these damn dab teams. Yes. Of course. The big old fat ugly phalanx. Yeah, let's go ahead and take out this phalanx. I'll sack that. I was trying to decide if I wanted to sack the Peanut Bullet Outlaw or not. There we go. We'll just wait. Because next turn we're going to kill him regardless. Unless he can wipe the board. We play Soul Survivor. That is going to buff the Noct V Pillager to a 9 attack, a 9 strength, and then deal its damage to each other creature. So this game's over with. He don't even know it yet, but it's over with. Okay, so that put him at 10. So he's going to have a turn. Oh, no, he's not. Nope, he's done. He is completely done, and then it's going to kill everything else on the board, wiping him out. Smack him for the 9 and the Vicious Wren to end the game. Beautiful. So this war deck doesn't flood the board with a bunch of creatures. It only keeps a few on the board and just buffs the hell out of those few creatures. So that was a pretty easy win there. And moving back up close to Solar Gold. Let's see. We'll pull up Gudex. Take a look at how this deck is performing and who I took it from. Okay. So the deck originally came from Dragonstorm. He went 25 and 25 in his top weekend ranked. So I took a look at what his deck was. I mean, he maxed out top prize pool, the most you can get in Mythic. So this deck is a strong deck. And here's the actual deck. He went 36 wins and 5 losses in Mythic over the weekend. So we pull it up here. The couple of things I don't have Jason Medea's Muse. This is like a $15 to $2,000 card right now. Very strong card. Roar, delve a legendary creature 3 times and add them to your deck. So you're going to get a choice of 3 different legendaries, but you're going to get that 3 different times and be able to stack your deck with some nice, strong creatures. And then he has Pyramid Wardens. They're 2-drop, frontline, neutral card. Afterlife, your opponent summons a random creature from their void. It is a 2/6. I don't like it. I may do a video just particularly on why I don't like it, but it is a very big health frontline for low mana that he has in there. But 150, actually I think Pyramid Wardens are like 400 something dollars. So this is a costly deck. You can see the estimated price is over 1 Ethereum. So that's like $3,000 at least at the moment. So I don't have those. I also don't have the Leviathan Hunters. So this is another card I had to swap out. And then Master Tactician. I don't have any of those. And I definitely do not have any of the Magic Missile Launcher. This is a $400 card as well. Probably the strongest relic in War God. It's a 4-drop Blitz, Afterlife. Deal 2 damage to 2 random creatures and heal your god for 4. It comes out with a 3 attack and you have it for 2 turns. So just tons of value, but a rare promo card that doesn't have that many copies out there. So that price is always high. So I had to switch that out. And then I don't have the Warmonger Smith. So there's about 8 cards I had to switch out of the deck to get it to work so far the way I wanted it to. Let's see. Let's go to match results. And right here is my variation of the deck. You see I've went 16 matches so far, 75% win rate. Pretty good, not as good as his. I think his win rate was over 90% on that deck, or maybe right below 90%. But we have two of the Boil Blood Outlaws, which he did not have any of. I only have 1 Out of Its Misery, so so instead of the Out of the Misery, I put in instead of the second Out of Its Misery. Man, I can't talk. I put in the second, damn. I put it in Demoralize in place of the second Out of Its Misery. There we go. We got it working. And then I only have 1 Tartesian Improviser, so 1 swap there was for 1 Blood Boiled Outlaw. And then I did add in Vicious Wrens for some of that other stuff, like the Pyramid Wardens, as Vicious Wren can be more board control. And then I added in a 1 Blade Caster to take place of the Tactician, I think it was. And then Valka's Captain does a similar thing to the Letheon Hunter, that 1-drop that pulls a relic. So I just switched that out for Valka's Captain. Seems to be working about the same. So not too many differences. I don't have Jason, like I said, so I did add in this legendary that I have, Einar the Frozen King. At the end of your turn, deal your strongest creature's strength as damage to your opponent's weakest creatures. Or if they have no creatures, you deal the damage to this creature. So he's kind of a double-edged sword, but if your opponent's playing a lot of creatures back to back, you can keep him out and just keep their board cleared. So I may not have that expensive Jason's Muse, but we'll see if this war deck can continue to push me up there. And then I do have 1 Blade of Sticks in there as a weapon, and I don't think I have any other weapons besides the relics that Wagner's what's his name? Can't remember the name now. But anyway, we'll see him when we see him. The 2 mana that grabs a weapon. So we're going War God on War God. I've actually had some pretty good matchups against the War Gods. Beating, there he is, Valka's Captain. That's what his damn name is, not Valkner. There's something else that says Valkner, but this is Valka's Captain. So let's drop the Tartesian Improviser. Yeah, perfect. Adding the attack there on the Blood Boiled Outlaw. And let's just pass it back to him, see what he comes out with. If he's got Viking Axewoman, he could have killed that, but he doesn't. Or if he does, let's just go for face. Drop Valka's Captain. He's frenzied, so we're going to get that buffed hook. Let's make him make a decision. I'm going to pop this other mana and drop the Boiled Peanut Outlaw. So we'll see here. If he does have a Viking, or what he has. Ooh, he doesn't have much of... He must have not drawn very good. He must have some higher mana drop cards in his hand. Because we are certainly getting out to a nasty start. Let's go ahead and swing. And just swing for the fences. Get a nice jump on him. We'll save that for later. We will drop her so we could go ahead and take out that extra creature. Ooh, and we do got some favor as well. Yeah, we'll grab him. We might need to draw a card. Who knows? We don't know yet. But right out the gate there, within 2 turns, he's down to 13 health. So he's got his own Blade of Sticks. Has all of his mana. He can use this to take out one creature, and that's what he did. But that's not going to help him, especially once we get to 5 mana. This game should be over with the red fume serum. 8 years out of its misery. So there's a couple of different ways I could go about this. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull the out of its misery combo with the little spawn Viking. Ooh, and look at that. A 5/5 Vanguard Axewoman. Yeah, let's just go ahead and drop it. Why not? He's going to either have to have something in his hand to deal with it, which he's only up to 4 mana. He could pop to 5 mana. But, other than him having a blitz creature... Oh, he scooped. So there we go. Nice little scoop. He knew it was over with. So, we didn't even get anything big out that turn. We just were able to drop a few creatures that were able to do some quick damage and just jump out ahead of them. So that's 2 wins in a row with the deck starting out the day. And remember, later on, if you want to challenge me, there will be time for challenges. Community games. Oops, put that back down. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. There we go. All right. There we go. So, let's get rid of the Orcish Elite for now. That another round is a good spell. Another Soul Survivor. And a Demoralize. Not really, don't really want to say that Demoralize too early. I like that as a late game or mid game card. We still got a pretty good hand though. Ew, that's a big boy. We kill this thing and it'll do 4 damage to her or him. Let's see. what I want to do here. I'm just pop a mana and pull out this raider to see if I can get him to waste his power there, killing this raider for a turn, so I can get a little bit more mana. Because we're gonna have to. Oh nope, he didn't use that. So is he gonna leave this alive, or is he gonna go straight to face? Let's see here. Oh, he went straight to face. Interesting. It's a bold move. We'll see if that works out for him. So let's go straight back to his face. Then drop Valka's captain, and get that buffed hook on there. And then we might as well pop one more mana and go ahead and throw out the Peanut Boiled Outlaw. And make him have to make some decisions. Now, if he goes over me and doesn't take out any of these creatures, that would be really dumb. So I think he's going to, yeah, there he goes. Blight Bomb. He's got one card left in hand. He may play that. Nope, he's using that. So who's he going to hit? Ooh, I don't know if that was a good idea. Leaving the, well, he's going to burn and die, so it doesn't matter. He's getting a nice stop. Or not a nice stop, but a nice jump on me at this moment. But we've got some interesting moves we can do here. Let me think for a second how I want to do this. Swing and take him out. We do have the hook, so I demoralize. Yeah, okay. I know what I'm going to do. So we're just going to go straight to the face here with him. And then we're going to play Demoralize, which is going to deal that 1 damage to both creatures. So going to kill both of them. We'll get to draw a card at the end of the turn. Then we're going to sack the Viking and use the hook. Get rid of that thing. So 4 damage to him, bringing it back a little closer. Popping that last mana and going to add another Valka's Captain with a hook. So on this next turn, I can drop this Grand Hall. Beautiful, another round. He may try to kill Valka, he may not. He may try to just go on and kill me. But even if he does try to kill me, I think I've got him. Damn it. Let's see if I can close that window. There we go. I'm not sure what he used there, but it's giving him an advantage to stay above, stay ahead of me, at least for the time being. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to have to go ahead and drop it. I really wanted to buff something else with that leech to try to get some energy back, but that ain't going to work. And let's go ahead and pop him off with the hook. And let's go ahead and pass it. This is, he's down to 2 cards. If he has Array and Disintegration, he's probably got me beat. He hasn't really done anything special. He just threw a bunch of cards down and kind of caught me. That Blight Bomb, well, the Blight Bomb helped. There's a couple of different things he's played. A couple spells. Yeah, he had a form of power it looks like he got from over here on the sideboard. Wow, he left the Grand Hall alive there. Interesting move. Very interesting move. So what I'm going to do is drop the Card Shark. And then I was going to use that another round on that. I think I'm going to wait. Let's just go at that pig. Yeah, let's pull another. Pull another raider. Now he has this famished ghoul out. Whenever creature dies, its owner draws a card. So he's going to be killing off all these creatures, and I'm going to be drawing cards. He did draw a card himself, but yeah, look at here. We're starting. We may be able to pull a comeback with him playing this. Oh, I don't care about that. We'll take that out right away. And there's Hector. So we got. Oh, look at all this ammo now. Lots and lots of ammo. And what do we want to do here? I need that guy to die. So let's do that. Drew another card there. Perfect. So, yeah, let's go ahead and wipe some of this board off. Vicious Wren, that out of the way. And then we will drop her. I'm just trying to get a character stay alive so I can use either another round of red fume serum to really start smashing him and get this game back a lot closer. But that was a good turn where we were able to swing it somewhat. You know, just a slight swing. Okay, I'm not worried about that. We can get rid of that. We got a ramshackle hatchet, so. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop another round. And go straight to the face. Attach the axe. I may not be able to hit this because it's backline. So that is a problem. I don't really want to take two to the face, so I'm going to leave that axe on there. And Einar got the buff, so we may be playing Einar next. Although I could red fume serum if this is still alive and push that up even higher. That's a bit of a problem. We're going to have to get that out of the way. I don't think I can play Hector yet. Do have front line. A couple of different things there. Ooh, very nice. This was what we wanted to see. Let's go ahead and take him out. We'll actually use the axe there. I'm going to get this enraged ally as well. And let's kill that little fellow there. Because we're getting a little low on health. But we do have the finishers. We have finishers in hand in this game. Okay. Little front line there. Let's see what he goes after. So he killed that. She's still alive, so she can kill the front line. Or we could come in with Hector. It's probably what I'm going to do. I hate those little 1 minute. Let's see, do we have Twin Strike in here yet? Blitz, blitz, blitz. No, man, I really needed some Twin Strike in there. But I do have blitz in front line. Yeah, let's just drop Hector. Let's see, it still brought him down in that 2 though. So he might get killed pretty easily. Let's grab this bull so he can't get that front line. Plus that'll give us more front line. And he got buffed. It's close. Ethereum to the moon. Everything should be rebounding across the crypto markets. It looked like earlier. Oh yeah, yeah. Nice green bits everywhere. Very nice. Oops. What am I doing here? Get out of there. There we go. So we got a Neiman Lion he just dropped. He is going to do a little bit of damage here to me. Oh, wow. He killed both of them. How did he kill both of them? What did he do there? Not sure how he did all that. Well, I wasn't looking. That wasn't front line. I'll have to buy some time here. Let's go with Knock Fee Pillager. Damn. Yeah, let's go ahead and Viking that Neiman. If he plays anything else that roars. So he's got to kill the bull. If, let's see, 3, 5, 6. Okay. He's got to kill the Minotaur, or the battle Aurochs, or Oros, however you say it. But the bull, he's got to kill the fancy bull. So he threw the Ballista at the Nox V Pillager. He sacked the Neiman Lion. That's nice. He's going to probably, no, he sacked that instead, but that gives me some health. And, ooh, big Cyclops there. That could be a problem. This is going to be, damn, he's going to play another creature too. This is going to be close. There's just vomiting creatures left and right. Ugh. At this point, that wouldn't help either. If I try to blitz, it's not going to kill that Twin Strike. We could do, yeah, I'm just going to play Einar. He's got a lot out. And then let's also Vicious Rend and take this guy out so he does have a little bit less creatures. Nice. Einar coming in clutch, hitting that Ballista. Now he can kill Einar, but he's going to have to sacrifice that Cyclops Marksman if he wants to kill him. Which means that'll only leave him about 3 damage to do to me this turn. Did throw another front line down. He might take a second here. He might have to think about this, because this is tricky. It's close. That's one shot. Now he's going to take the other one at my face. Oh no, okay. Oh god, another front line. 3, wow, dropping 3 front lines. Well, that's the game. There's no way I can get through 3 front lines out of nowhere like that. I don't think I have any board wipe that is that extravagant. And I can't get frenzied, which is something I've been thinking about. There's several different cards that would be better if I'm frenzied, so I'm thinking about switching to the deal damage. The other guy, Dragonstorm or whatever, was using this, but there's a lot of times where I'd much rather have that deal 2 damage so I can automatically be frenzied for a lot of my effects. I'm just messing around here just to scare him a little bit, like, oh no, but he's going to kill me. I'm dead. Nothing I could do there after 3 front lines dropped. I tried to hold him off. I think that deal 2 damage would have came in a lot more handier in that situation. Now remember, if anybody wants to challenge me, I am open. I will take on any challengers. So let's pull back up Gudex. Well, here just for a second too, since a couple of people mentioned the crypto's rebounding. Gods is trying to rebound. I'm actually going to go into a smaller time frame, making a little bit of a double bottom there at 260 on the 1 hour chart, but still needs to get back above 3. That's the lowest it's dipped since it's been out, and we don't want to see it stay under that. We want to see it get back above it. IMX, that one's still not really showing a clear direction yet. Been downtrending, but possibly could be forming a double bottom on this hour chart. But yeah, a lot of the cryptos rebounding. But let me go ahead and pull up Gudex. Let's take a look at how that card or how this deck has performed, what percentage rate we're at, and what we could, if we want to take something out. I don't know. It may just need that one change of the God power. So 13 and 5. So still a 72% win rate. And there goes the dog. I am running maybe a tad bit more too many spells, I think. Because there's been a couple times where I drew spells and I didn't have any creatures. So I think I may drop a couple. I think I'm going to drop Demoralize and 1 Vicious Rend. Let's do that. Oops, that's the wrong deck. Yeah, a lot of decks. I'm dying here. All right. So drop 1 Vicious. I may add that Vicious back in. I don't know yet. I like Demoralize, but like I said, I don't have quite enough creatures. Could add a second of her in. Let's add a second of her because she puts in some work. Her being able to survive could lead to some big moves. Or big buffs, not big moves. Talking stock market. Let's run in Spoils of War. It pulls a random creature from your deck, and if you're frenzied, it gives it 1/1. So that even though it's a spell, it'll count as I'll count it as a creature because it's going to pull us a creature. Before I jump in any more games or anything, I'm going to take a quick few minute break, and then I'll be right back. And if anybody is ready to go and wants to hop on a game, just let me know. I'm here if you want to smoke. Be right back. Alright. So, no challenges yet. We'll see how this changes I just made work then in ranked here. As I try to get back into solar gold and get up pushing a diamond. Since it's a somewhat tested deck, I don't know if it's going to get me up there or not. We'll see. See if those changes make any type of difference. And I am going to use the Slayer this time instead. Okay, well, we'll keep that. And, no, against Deception. That's a pretty good hand. We'll roll with that. You can learn how to play Gods Unchained and get NFTs. Earn NFTs and Gods token for free. That's what you can learn. You can learn how to play a game and be a part of a community that gets paid out to play games. One life. So we did get a Spoils of War, but I'm going to drop the Blade Caster. Let's save that, because I want to be frenzied for that. He may kill me. He may kill the Blade Caster with the pig and his power. We'll see. Now instead he played that. Once that loses order, it gains 2/2, so that's going to be a 4/4. But I'm going to go ahead and play the Spoils of War. See what random creature we get. Very nice. We'll play the Boiled Peanut Outlaw. Oh, that's not One Life. That's Daniel B. I'm sorry. Daniel B. Yeah, you can learn how to play Gods Unchained, where you can get paid to play it and earn those free NFTs. Some of those NFTs are, you know, probably worth more than your house, Daniel B. There's some of them up in the 6-figure range for this game, so. And I'm just going to go straight to the face, buff him again. It's going to frenzy, and we're going to take out this 4/4 and keep this a nice little even game at the moment. Hold on real quick, let me pull this back over, because I'm keeping an eye on God's token along with a few other plays that I'm currently in for the day. Whoops, we just missed whatever he just did. I don't know what he did to kill my guy, but that's alright, whatever. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop Odie. And we'll pop that last mana. Drop the second Blade Caster. So we're not drawing quite as many spells. That's a good thing. So maybe changing over to those two spells to 2 more creatures instead may have helped. So he went straight after the Blade Caster, and then taking Protective off of Odie. Oh, well, beautiful. And we're just going to go ahead and wipe this Grand Vault out. It's going to allow me to draw 2 cards. Bam, and there they are. Very nice 2 cards to choose from. Odie's going to bring Valka down to a 1. Valka is now frenzied because Odie's attack, and it's going to get us a buffed hook there. So we're getting a nice little jump on him. Also have this Avalanche Strike. With that hook attached, will do 4 damage. Ooh, and he didn't try to kill either one of them. Boy, he's crazy. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and blow that thing up. Get that out of there. Throw OD again, bring that down to a 4 drop. I don't even care what he's doing right now. Let's grab this bronze servant. We'll play that too. And then might as well just go to the face. He's got a lot of catching up to do here to try to turn this game around. He could rupture dance. Oh, a toast of peace. I don't care what Wall Street people are doing, Daniel B. Why would anybody care what Wall Street people are doing? How did we get another Odie? Well, that was last game. Was that last? Yeah. No, I thought I just played Odie. How did Odie get back in my hand? And you know what? Let's just throw that down. And we'll just use the God power, put a little pressure. A little more pressure, 2 more damage. For those of you who are new to Framework Fortune or new to my Gods Unchained live streams, normally Daniel B isn't in here. He's a stock trader from the Framework Fortune home channel who thinks that cryptos are the dumbest thing in the world. Sadly, because he does not want to do the research. Did the research, he might feel a little bit different. So ignore him or entertain him. He's just the community troll. We keep him around because that was a waste of that rupture dance. He really did not think that through. There's no creatures on the board to buff the rupture dance. That's the game. This is over. Yeah, so he scooped there. Very nice. Yeah, see, cryptos are garbage. Well, I will buy all the garbage then, Daniel B. You just stick to the stock market, man. It's doing really well right now. SPY's, you know, up there. They're going to raise interest rates 4 times this year. It's going to be a blast. You enjoy. I'll keep day trading the stock market, or swing trading if it's a certain position, but I'm not holding anything long. I'm not getting anything crazy. That's a decent hand. We'll start that out. Another deception deck here. Actually, I played this person not too long ago. I remember that name, Lucky with a capital KYEMT. Yeah, so let's just start out with a Cartesian Improviser buffing that Knock V Pillager. We got a Blade Caster. We might as well go ahead and drop that too. Going to the face there, getting a little jump on the damage. Yeah, nice rebounds all across the crypto market today. Very nice. So let's just blow that front line up. And then we'll play the Tavern Brawler. Go at his face again. If he wants to keep leaving these alive. Okay, I was going to say, if he keeps leaving these alive, he's going to regret that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Better get those out of there. I could play the Knock V Pillager. He's got one card in hand. Only problem is I can't blitz. He would sacrifice this to kill the Nock V Pillager. He'd also sacrifice it to kill the Archangel Bruiser. I'm just going to deal 2 more damage there. And I'm going to pass it back to him and see what else he pulls out. Because he doesn't have a lot of cards to work with. Using half of his mana for a random 1 mana out of the War Domain. It's an interesting God power. And he got a Rat of Reinforcement. So it's okay. This is a promo card that is worth about 4,000, or maybe I think it's that one may be 2,000. There's a couple of different of those rats like that. Yeah, so let's go ahead and drop the Grand Hall now. It's going to buff the Viking. We'll take that out, and then we'll pass it back to him. He's just got this one little rat out on the field. Not going to do too much. I also need to check the marketplace. Let's see how the prices of the NFTs are holding on. So he did play a big boy there. But he does got to get through the wall. I think I'm just going to keep that pressure with the Slayer power and then play Valka's Captain, get that buffed hook. Because he's going to have to use this to kill the Grand Hall and that put him at 3 health. So this next shot, unless he kills this, we can, or next battle, next combat, whatever, my turn, we can kill that. A little flank there. Actually, he may use that to kill it, but he's going to take 3 to the face. Yeah, I think he might have made a mistake there, taking 3 to the face. Yep, he made a mistake. Orcish Elite taking that right out of there. Let's go ahead and swing at him again. Yeah, let's get the Rune of Fire. Have that for next hand. So we're getting a pretty nice, well, we've gotten a pretty good jump on him. He has gotten a lot more cards in his hand, but a lot of those are from drawing these 2 mana cards. Yes, he used that. That is going to kill her. So nice using Demoralize against me. Drawing a Demoralize from the God power. Using a Rune of Sight to draw a card. So now down to 1 mana. You're going to pass it back to me with no creatures on the board. I think this person might be smoking some things. Might be some heavy drug use. Let's go ahead and drop the Nock V Pillager. Keep that pressure with the Slayer power. Hey, there's Lauren. Were you having internet problems this morning, Lauren? A little bit of issues. So using a trap door, putting the Nock V Pillager back in my hand, and then in playing this Wetlands Ogre. What do we want to do? Wonder if this will make him scoop. Let's see if we can make him scoop. Let's use another round to buff this Nock V Pillager. So now it's a 6-8 or 8-6. I'm sorry. Let's see what he wants to do with that. You got Spectrum too? I told you. I went through a nightmare for weeks with, well, not even weeks, months with Spectrum. That whole month, man, I was so behind on everything, on all the channels and stuff, because they were screwing me over and telling me that I was crazy. I knew damn well I wasn't crazy, that they just didn't know what they were talking about. So taking out the Knock V Pillager, Lucky EMT is trying to hold on. Trying to swing this game back any way possible, but not going to happen with the hand that I got at the moment unless he can play something crazy. Using the spoils of war. So you see, that's one of the powers of deception decks. They sit there and use your cards against you. It's really damn annoying. Yeah, let's go ahead and frenzy and use the spoils of war ourselves. Ooh, nice. Getting Einar, Frozen King, buffed there. I could... No, I don't want to do that. I'm going to leave that little guy alive. I don't really care about the damage he's going to do at this point. I just want to kill this guy. This thing's only doing 3. I'm at 29. Okay, that's a bit of an issue. We're going to have to get that off the board. Seven, 6, 7, yeah. So I'm going to get as close as I can to killing it here. This turn's now down to a 3 health, but it's the front line, so I have to get through it with that 10 health. A lot of health. What's up, fat boy Drizzy? What's going on, buddy? Did you grab some of these dips in this crypto dip we just had? Nice. So he's pulling out all the stops here to try to kill me. Still got a big hand. Another Viking card. He's killing me with my own damn cards. That's what makes me mad about playing against these deception decks. Alright, let's see. So if I play Hector, what do we have in here? We've got Blitz, Twin Strike, Leech. That's it. If Odie was in there, we would have protection, which would be nice. Well, we're just gonna have to sack Hector here. Which will give me some, like I said, give me some health back, but he's got 8 on the board. Ugh, another front line. God, he keeps playing dropping these big front lines. Now we've got late game. Been using all my war cards, and now he's dropping big boys. And look at this. Just drop Einar, swing for the 2 damage there. He's got enough to kill me, but he may misplay. Let's see how smart he is. Oh, really? So he pulled that in my hand. He didn't need to do that. He could have just killed me. So that was a nice comeback. He was able to come back, turn it around on me. Yeah, that seems to be what it is. Oof. So I got to win this next match, maybe 2 matches to get into Solar Gold. I may switch over to my zombie deck. Yeah, let's switch over to the zombie deck. This deck is just about tuned in. But yeah, fat boy, man, I guess so. I guess investors, even though Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserve and all of that really doesn't have anything to do with any cryptocurrencies. I guess investors still want to, hear what he's going to say, but I could have told you what he was going to say. It's the same bullshit he always says over and over and over again. Oh, everything will be fine. We're doing this. It's the same thing about inflation being transitory. Oh, the inflation is just transitory. Don't worry about it. Now we're up to 11% inflation, double-digit inflation. Oh, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna do 4 interest rate hikes in 1 year. What? So you want to crash the stock market is what you're telling me, Jerome Powell. So you picked up some I actually did pick up some Polygon myself. VeChain and Phantom. Nice. But yeah, it seems like maybe that's what it was. Partly, it's just investor sentiment, I guess. Because the drop was across all the markets, like I've been saying, not just the crypto market. And I guess just the majority of most investors want to know what Jerome Powell's going to say, I guess. I don't know why they care what he says. It's nonsense every damn time. Just every time. So, but that's why I was telling people not to be concerned in the crypto market right now, because there was a lot of people, especially on social media, who were freaking out. Like so many groups. I'm in a bunch of groups, and I get a bunch of threads on Facebook from new groups and stuff like that. And it was so many different groups where everybody is like, "Oh, it's the end. I should have locked out my positions when I was up 150,000." Like, no shit, you should have locked it out when you were up 150,000. Why would you hold that much profit? Let it drop and get back in. Like, God Almighty, like it's just. But they saw one head and shoulders pattern on a smaller time frame. Nobody looked at the entire year of 2022's or 2021's time frame and called out the giant wedge, or at least nobody I've seen besides myself. Like, I don't care. Okay. And we'll just wait another turn. Now I lost my train of thought now. It's probably a good thing. I try to keep my rants to the not God's gameplay, but sometimes I do still get in those rants anyway. I'm just gonna pop my own Guild Enforcer here. Do a little bit of damage, summon that zombie, but until I can get this out of my way, I'm not going to be able to do much damage to him. Oh, yeah. The time frame about Bitcoin, yeah. So, yeah, Bitcoin was in that big wedge. What is going on here? Where did my bottom of my screen go? And the tops of my screens. It's been a weird day. Just with my... Wow, 2 of them, really? Okay. You just wait. It's, free for fun. You're going to think free for fun in a second. Go ahead and attach that. Why not? Go ahead and kill that one. I'm going to grab this Wiccan Trapper. Actually, I should have grabbed the other guy, but now let's just flood the board here. Both of these could do some damage. That one armor is just making my zombies irrelevant at the moment. What's up, Orlando? If I could get my things back. Hold on a second. Let me just do this real quick. If you don't know about this, you can turn this full screen off just by going to the settings and press back. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm trying to get, my Google thing. And we'll go back into full screen here. Looks like he just used, I'm not sure exactly which spell it was. I was tracking bolt, so he's able to kill most of my creatures there. I'll pull, what I'm doing on the side is trying to pull up this chart on Bitcoin. Now, we may not be out of the woodworks yet on Bitcoin. That's the thing. Like, we don't know for sure. But so far, it looks like we are going to hold up. Drop this fickle Cambion. Buff it with that 1 damage. We'll go ahead and throw this pig. Get that down a little bit more weaker. I use that, remove my scepter. He's trying everything here to wear me down. But see, here's the wedge I was talking about. Let me move that $30,000 support line. Like, this is the monthly chart, and you can see it pretty clear. It's a big wedge. We go into a smaller time frame. There's the weekly chart. Still a big wedge, but what they were seeing, what everybody's calling the head and shoulders, is this pattern. They're ignoring the whole rest of the chart. So it could have been a head and shoulders pattern possibly, but so far it's holding up. And it's holding up the previous trend line. The same one since September 20th. Or I'm sorry, September 28th of 2020. So it just looks like to me it's going to bounce here and make another move back to the top of that resistance. And that's just why that's why I'm like, I don't see what they're talking about. It's like nonsense. All right. Let's see. Who do we want to kill here? Let's go ahead and pop that guy for a damage. And then we're going to be spawning a bunch of zombies, but I really need like a blight bomb or something to take out this guild enforcer. I can't believe I've not drawn a spell yet that can take him out. Damn, he has got spells for days. And I'm not grabbing any of them. Okay. What else you got? So he didn't try to kill any creatures because he has no concerns. Well, he's going to use that to kill something, one of these three. But he thinks he's safe because he's got this guild enforcer out. There's 4 different spells, or 3 different spells. I'm just going to wipe all these 1 manas that I could draw to kill that thing. There's one of them right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's actually, I'm going to drop the Wicked Fae. It's going to kill him, spawn an imp, and then we'll use the old ritual to take out. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. That's not the spell to kill it, but that still works. It makes it another spawn, so. I thought it was Void Flash. It's a 4 mana. I wasn't looking at the title or the words. Again, if there's any challengers who want the smoke, who want to go at me today, just let me know in the chat and we will set it up. Damn, I may lose again. I may fall back to the bottom. He has been able to keep everything under control. He even killed that 6 mana. Looks like he used a worm breath there. It deals 5 damage and then probably that. I am just drawing dead. I cannot. Let's go ahead and frenzy. Use a summon a living. We're going to get a bunch of zombies, but it's probably not going to matter. He can just go over them again. Crazy. Almost halfway through my deck and not seeing one Blight Bomb, not seeing a Void Flash, or Ray of Disintegration. Let's see, 5, 7, 8, 9. He's got 9 on the board, so all he would need is one more to kill me. Or actually, yeah, one more. Because he can use that to bring me down to 1. But if he can't kill me, I'll be able to stay alive. Well, it depends. If I see a Blight Bomb, I'll be able to swing this game, I think. Or a Void Flash. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. But I do have the Wiccan Trapper to remove 1 durability to weaken it. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think I can pull it off now. I'm dropping these 2 other creatures. And still no... Like, I can't swing because that's in the way. But yeah, pretty much dead. I'm just going to commit suicide. Damn, that magic deck got me. It's not running anything special. Just drew all the spells he needed and I didn't draw 1. Nothing you can do about that. And I did. I dropped all the way back down to Auric Gold. So I'm going to jump back into this war deck. Because it tends to get wins a lot faster and try to push back up. We are, I think, over 72,000 players for Gods Unchained now. I believe we'll probably push it over 75,000 in the next few days if we haven't yet. So the game is continuing to grow. And we're seeing prices in the market, the token trove marketplace, holding up pretty well through the last little bit here. PFE, is that a crypto or a stock, Orlando? And we'll roll with that hand to start out. Going against a damn nature deck. So we're going to have to try to get out ahead of it. I've only got 1 mana. I feel like if I don't start swinging... Yeah, let's go ahead and attach the axe. It's probably going to play a pig or something, but I want to have the ramshackle hatchet ready and the Viking ready, both, to clear anything he puts out. Well, that was not what I was expecting. Well, let's just pop him for 2 again. Hold on, I did the L to die. Alright. He likes to bark at any type of noise. 'Cause he's crazy like that. Oh, Daniel B. You sad boy. You always say that you're going to lose your money in that crypto garbage, and then every, you know, week you'll hear me say, "Oh, I just made a bunch of money on cryptos. I'm glad I'm doing well on cryptos instead of or doing good since I'm not doing so hot in the stock market right now." You are one of the very few people, Daniel B, who believes what you believe. Sicilian, is BTCS too late to buy for a swing? I don't know right now, right off the top of my head. I mean, I don't think it's too late, but you might be able to get it cheaper than right now. What it's at? It looked like it was around 550, but without seeing the chart patterns, I can't really say. Like right in front of me. Well, let's just go ahead and take this out. We might as well. This is a strange deck because he has not played anything but these frontline shield walls and this, and I don't know. It's not normal. Usually we'd see a hog or something. There comes an ogre archer. It's freaking me out. He's doing weird stuff. I don't like it when players do weird stuff. So let's take that out. I'm not gonna hit that ogre archer yet, just because I want to see what he kills. I'd rather him come into me with 3 creatures than me be down 2-0. Yeah, you can say whatever you want, Daniel B, but you know, it doesn't mean anything. Like if you have no meaning, no reason or anything to be in the live streams, and no reason or no sense or logic behind what you're saying, then what is the point? Like, are you just purely trolling because your life is that miserable or something? Like 3 years straight of trolling. That's where we're at now. We're starting out 2022. For those of you guys who haven't seen, also I debated Daniel B live on the Framework Fortune Home channel about cryptos. You can go find that. It was recently here in the past 3 weeks, and he didn't know what white papers are. So you can imagine how that debate turned out. This is kind of a lot of y'all's first time probably getting some Daniel B action. But yeah, let him say what he wants. Just know that anything he says is basically him sitting here admitting that he's talking out of his ass on purpose. So nice big swing there, buffing the peanut boiled outlaw, getting a nice 9 damage. Now, what I'm hoping is he misses with this black jaguar and hits me and not the peanut boiled outlaw. Because if I can keep that peanut boiled outlaw alive, we got enough to kill him either next turn or the turn after. And he missed. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm looking at BTCS on my phone right now. It's looking like it might try to start popping back up. Oh, okay, well, he's just gonna let me kill him. Well, that was easy. I didn't have to use anything in my hand. Alright, oh. Nice, easy win there. A little relaxing win, not having to work too hard for that. Alright. Alright, any challengers? If there's anybody who wants to challenge me, you can challenge me right after this match. I'm going to try to get back above shielded real quick. And then I will take on Lauren or anybody else who wants it. Oh, nice. So if you haven't seen the debate, if you want to see what Daniel B's arguments are against cryptos, Lauren just posted the video to that debate right there in the live stream, in the channel or in the chat, so you can check that out. It's entertaining, I'll say that. We're going against another light deck. Couple of light decks popping up today. Let's see if we can. There we go. Yeah, I'll roll with that. That's okay. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, we'll just pass it back to him. No reason to get too crazy here. In my free time, Daniel B, I get paid to play this game. Not only that, you know, you keep forgetting. Like, you keep wanting to talk about one little thing. You want to talk about my money and talk about all that, but you just keep forgetting one thing. I'm on the screen and you're not. So, the one time you were on the screen, Lauren just posted it there, and wasn't pretty for you. My friend, wasn't pretty for you, so. Trolly. Why are you concerned about what my wife is worried about? Well, Daniel B, it depends. You know, there's cards that are worth $800,000. So it depends. You can make millions off of this game. Depends on what you're willing to put into it. You know, luck. It's a lot of things. There's tournaments going on all the time that's paid out in different cryptos. USDC and Polygon Matic, all types of different things. Plenty of ways to make money in this game. And soon you'll be able to stake Gods token and gain interest on your Gods token, which is another nice thing to have. Let's just clean out some of this board here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and kill that too. I don't want him getting too out in front of me. $1,000. Okay. All right, Daniel B, I see. Let's learn you a thing. How about that, bud? Let's learn you a thing or two. All right. What are we want to do here? Yeah, let's go ahead and take that out. Keep him weak. So there you go, Daniel B. This is the highest priced card in the game. It is 809. See, 809,697.50. It's only one of them for sale, so he can put whatever price he wants on it. Will people be willing to pay these prices? I don't know. But what I do know is if I move it down to Meteorite, this one right here is 11,000, and one sold on January 5th for 11,378. That was 6 days ago that one of these cards, one of these NFTs, sold for 11 grand. That's why I say depends on what you're willing to put into it is what you can make out of it. Same, I mean, it's the same with any investments. Whatever you're willing to put into it is what you're going to be able to make out of it. Simple as that. I've just drawn a ton of spells here. And let's go ahead and drop the Grand Hall. I can't really do much about it. And let's just put a little damage on him. Like, if you're looking at this game and you look at it and now you're like, oh, that's a card, then you need to do more research on NFTs and then do more research on the Gods Unchained game. Because, yes, it is a card, but it is an NFT that shows ownership. You know, in this digital age, NFTs are going to be and already becoming the way to transfer ownership of things. It's cheaper, faster, better than any other system that we've had. You are, Daniel B. That's what we've all been trying to explain to you. You are the last person who seems to not understand what is going on. The tides are turning. The cycle of fiat money, the cycle of empires, the cycle of decentralization, centralization, cycle of, well, not really supply and demand. I don't know. There's so many cycles right now that are all coming to an end to start new cycles. And we're just going to see a lot of crazy stuff this year and over the next few years for that matter. And either you learn about it, make some money, or you don't. But NFTs are such a very simple premise. I don't understand why people can't catch on to NFTs other than the fact that I guess people are bad at explaining things. But all an NFT is just a very secure digital signature of data on the blockchain. So it doesn't have to be a picture. It doesn't have to be a card. It doesn't have to do anything with gaming. It's just that art and gaming were the first sectors to embrace NFT technology. But we're seeing that embracement across everything. Everything and everywhere is starting to take on NFTs. And that will only continue. until something new comes out, some other technology or whatnot. But I don't think we'll see that anytime soon, because we're just now starting to adopt this new technology across all the sectors. But for ownership of a house, the mortgage process takes 3 months. If it was all wrapped up in an NFT and all you had to do was go press buy this house, and your whole mortgage and title and land deed and all that would be wrapped into the NFT. Once you press buy, you would get your NFT, and then you would be able to present that to get the keys or whatever else. But it would make the process an instant process to buy a house instead of take forever. Oh, nice. Let's play us out of misery on this Viking. See what we got. Beautiful. A big buff Valka's captain. 6'5", getting a hook on there. And then I'm going to grab this Bossing Wand for next turn to put it on, because we should be able to kill him pretty quickly here. But it can be used for car sales. If you've been to the dealership and you've had to go through the process of buying a new car and sitting there for hours upon hours while they do all that paperwork, they could already have it all done in the NFT, and you could just buy it directly from there. There are already multiple companies, car sale companies, that will deliver your car to your door when you buy it. You can already buy cars online. So if they make it into an NFT process, you could buy it very quickly and have it delivered very quickly. You could buy it and have your car within days of buying it online, never have to leave your house. So he's going to have to kill me. Oh, no, I killed him. Never mind. I didn't realize I had enough to kill him. I mean, any other process, the DMV, trying to get your license. It always takes forever at the DMV. Why? Because of all the paperwork and all that stuff. It's just slow because the government runs it. So when it's slow like that, it is going to be... I actually got another pack. Let's just go open this pack real quick. Anything that's slow like that is going to be replaced by blockchain and NFT technology. Part of it too, excuse me, part of it too is the problems with governments all around the world have pushed people to get out of fiat currencies. Most people that are still in fiat currencies, which is most people, don't understand what a fiat currency even is. So they're using fiat currencies without knowing what they are. So if you don't know what a fiat currency is, and you're using the US dollar or the Japanese yen or whatever, well, then you're using something that you don't understand. And that might sound crazy in your head if you've grown up all your life using US dollars to purchase things. You're like, oh, what are you talking about? I've used US dollars to do tons of things. But most people don't understand what that fiat currency means, how inflation and deflationary things affect it. They don't understand that there's nothing backing the value of those fiat currencies other than the government's word. So we continue. So governments do not want it. And the fact that NFT technology could replace the DMV, just that small level of government office, is scary enough to them for them to know that decentralized currency, DeFi, will completely remove the need for central banks. And that's probably the scariest thing to them. All the elites is they lose power over everybody if they don't have control of the fiat currency. Never going to happen, Daniel B. The Jerome Powell already said that they were working on a U.S. crypto digital dollar, a blockchain digital dollar. So whether you think it's going to happen or not, it doesn't matter. Jerome Powell's already said that they're going to do their own. So you either are going to have a choice of the U.S. digital dollar that's ran by the Federal Reserve. You can have that all you want, or you're going to have a choice of Bitcoin and Ethereum. The idea of cash is going to go away. Very few people use cash. I mean, I'm sure there'll still be options where if you want to use cash, you can, but it doesn't matter. There's no difference than it being a digital U.S. dollar and a not U.S. dollar or not digital, being a paper. They both are the same irrelevant thing. They're both just stupid money. I wouldn't even, like I said, I don't even consider them money. I consider them fiat currency. I consider them pieces of paper to move my value from one place to another. And now with cryptos, I don't need that. I don't have any need for US dollar paper. And if the government didn't tell me I had to use US dollars to pay everything like taxes, then I still wouldn't use it. But we're forced. We're forced to have to use the currency. That's my whole point. That's what makes crypto adoption such a strong thing for people who do understand what is going on. Because that is the control. The government can only have power over you two ways. By the currency or by the gun. And there's a lot more people with guns than there is in the government. So, just things to think about if you're not familiar with these terms, fiat currency, stuff like that. Stuff I talk about all the time on the stock market channel. And a little bit here on the crypto channel, especially when it's crypto time. I try to separate things and not talk about that stuff too much in these Gods Unchained live streams because they're for gods, but people are going to ask questions and stuff. I'll answer them. But Gods Unchained is a perfect example. And this is where I think it gets hard for people like Daniel B. to wrap their head around it. Gods is creating an economy that doesn't matter what's going on in the U.S. economy, where you're at, or Australian economy or whatever. Like, they're building a digital economy that doesn't need the normal things that economy would need, because all economy is money moving in and out. That's all it is. How much money's coming in, how much money is coming out, and then you break down all the reasons why and all of that. But simply enough, in simple terms, that's all economics is. So most of these blockchain projects like Gods Unchained that are building these communities that have staking, that have all these different aspects to incentivize people to use their coin, use their currency. They are giving you the ability to not have to use traditional means of currency and be in the economy that you were born in. So the physical world reality economy, you may be born in a third world country, but if you have internet access, you could actually, perform pretty decently just by learning about online blockchain projects. You know, you could start your own blockchain project. You could just trade cryptos. You could just transact in them. There's been lots of stories I've heard of women from India who don't have rights to use the ruple or whatever the Indian dollar is, or Indian currency. And with that, they have adopted cryptos amongst themselves because they exchange goods. Like a lot of the women stay at home in a lot of those territories, I guess, in India, and are using cryptos to be able to barter with each other. Instead of trading bread for candles or something, they're trading the cryptocurrency instead. So they're able to get out of the economy they were born in. They were able to bend around the laws that the humans have set in the real and in regular reality, the humans in control, to be able to go into the digital world and make that money and use money. They had no access to it, any type of money until now. So there's a lot of things like that going around the whole world. Yeah, exactly. They created their own banking system. You keep trying to... why are you comparing it to tulips and potatoes? You're comparing technology to things, to plants that grow out of the ground, man. That's insanity. That is pure insanity. Like, who does that? Like, oh, cryptos are a bush. Okay. They're a bush? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's like comparing your computer, or it's like comparing the internet, the .com bubble. Like I said the other day in the live stream stock trading thing, I said the .com bubble wasn't actually a bubble. Some businesses did go out of business. People did lose a lot of money. But the people who bought into the right companies, like not even Facebook wasn't even around then, which was another example of why it wasn't a bubble, because more tech companies just came along, and the prices of the ones that survived or the new ones that came in are now way higher than they were previously, before and after the bubble. So it wasn't really a bubble, because the internet changed the way we operate as humans. Blockchain is that next evolution of the internet. So that type of big change, of course there's going to be coins that don't make it. Of course there's going to be issues and all that stuff. That's part of being an early investor in something, is you take more risk. But being an early investor and taking more risk, higher risk, usually leads to higher reward. Unless, there is a line to that, because you got to have a little bit of intelligence. You can't think, oh, this meme coin or this penny stock is super high risk, right? So I got a scoop there. And just because this meme coin and penny stock are super high risk, that doesn't mean that they're high reward. They're just high risk because they're garbage. You want to be sure that there is a possibility for a high reward, and to be consistently profitable, you want to be sure that, or at least pretty sure, that every single investment or every trade that you try to make does have a high reward to it. Whew. Guys got me ranting, man. This is God's Day. I'm supposed to be chilling right now, playing some games. Anyway, anybody who wants to challenge me, you can go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to take another quick break here. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock. Actually, I'm supposed to be starting the crypto update in a few minutes, but I will play one more game if anybody wants to challenge me or has any questions about anything I've been talking about in this stream, go ahead and get those in. Then at 4:30, we're going to switch over and do the crypto update. Take a look at things that are rebounding, see what patterns look good, stuff like that. So I appreciate everybody who's joined me for the Gods live stream, and we'll be back Thursdays same time as today, and then Saturday in the morning around 11:30, 12 for a full 3-4 hours on Saturday. Usually a lot of community games and all of that, but I'll be right back. There's no utopian world, Daniel B. That doesn't exist. Nobody lives in a utopia but you. All right, no challengers today, so I guess I will hop into one more match and then we'll flip over to the crypto update. I'll take a few minutes before I start the crypto update just to get a little breather. Yeah, appreciate everybody hitting that like button. I see you guys over on Twitch. I know you guys are a little quiet over there, but... Oh, Lauren, I did... Okay. Well, I'll play this game and then I'll... Well, actually... Yeah, I better just play this game and finish so I can get to the crypto update. I'll throw myself off a schedule and I'll be behind on other stuff because I do have a call I got to take before... let's see. It's 4 now, or almost 4 now. That call's in like 2 hours, so I got to be done with the crypto update before then, which means I got to be done with this soon. So we'll play later on. Another thing, if you guys haven't yet, check out frameworkfortune.com. You can sign up for free with with the email. There's no paywalls, and you can get access to the Discord group, and you can challenge people in the Framework Fortune community in the Discord group. There is a section for Gods Unchained, and I have been actually moving up. I was just, or not moving up. I don't even know what I'm saying. I've been moving a lot of the important information that comes through the Gods Unchained Discord, the announcements from the dev team, their Twitter, their tweets when they come through, all of that you'll be able to see in the Framework Fortune Discord under the Gods Unchained tab if you want a little bit more quieter Discord community instead of having to deal with the chaos of the main Gods Unchained Discord group, because that main one is wild, and it did get hacked, just the Discord, not the actual game. But we also have a challenge space there in the Discord where you can challenge other people in the community, and you can challenge me there if I'm not live streaming. You know, and I'm not doing anything, I may be available. Oh God, this guy's taking forever. Okay. So say, don't take forever, bro. I got a lot to do today. Don't do that to me. And then we are going to start hosting Gods Unchained tournaments very soon with crypto and NFT prizes. We announced it for January. We're just wrapping up a few other things. We'll also be coming out with the Framework Fortune blockchain and coin this year. The coin will be coming out first. And Ruben, our expert blockchain developer, is working on that. So we're hoping to get that out by the end of January. So a lot going on with the Framework Fortune community. If you want to learn more about crypto mining, Crypto Quarry Mining is another channel that is in the Framework Fortune network. You can go check that out. There's a link to that on the homepage of frameworkfortune.com. And then H&H Trader, he's a day trader, an investor, entrepreneur who also plays Gods Unchained. I'm trying to get him to live stream it on his channel. He's came on here a couple of times and played me, but he has not yet got around to doing that. Let's go ahead and drop this front line on this guy. And then we'll throw on that hatchet as well. Yeah. Save that hatchet for a turn. So a lot of stuff. It's going to be a big year for the Framework Fortune community and the Framework Fortune brand. And I hope everybody who wants to be a part of it is able to be a part of it. No matter if you're new, experienced, whatever. Everyone is welcome. As long as you're not a scammer, spammer. If you are a troll like Daniel B., I may tolerate you because I do enjoy a little bit of trolling myself, just not that much trolling. But yeah, it's going to be a big year. So, this bear out here is a problem, but he's not swung at the front line yet. Okay, he's going to try to kill it. Yeah, he's going to kill it with the Amazon and then swing with the bear. Straight to the face. Yeah, straight to the face. Nice. But we do have this Soul Survivor that is going to give him some issues. So let's go ahead and play that, because that's going to kill him. Wiping out every creature on the board, and then go to 7 straight to his face. Let's grab that Form of Power. And that way we can kill anything he tries to put up there. But yeah, his whole setup just got wrecked. Giant pangolin. And he sacked the giant pangolin. I'll take that all day. There we go. We got a little blade caster out here. We'll keep that pressure with the god power. We'll go ahead and pass it. If that blade caster survives, we've got a red fume serum. Buff her up to a 7-8. And probably finish out this game. Although it is a nature deck, so you always have to be prepared for nonsense like this. That's exactly what I was concerned about. Alright, well, that's okay. We're just going to keep pecking at him. We got Odie out there with the protection. If Odie can stay on the board, and then we can use that red fume. Yeah, I'll check on that. I looked earlier real quickly, Lauren, but I'm not 100% sure. So we're just going to go ahead and whack that front line. Getting the free attack there. And we'll smack again with the deal 2 damage. Now he can take out Odie with that Oryx, but he's going to be left with whatever he plays this turn. Wild Root Staff. I don't think that was a smart decision on his part, but we'll see. Oh boy. Yeah, we're going to put Einar out there, which is going to kill off that creature. So that Root Staff not doing anything for him if he doesn't have any creatures out. Now, of course, he can play some now. He's only got 2 cards and the Badger that he could buff with this. But I think it's way too late in the game for him. Ooh, going straight to Einar with the stick. That was kind of crazy. Now he's down the... Well, that's the game. And then the Vicious Wren to end it. So there we go. So let's check before we call it a day here on the Gods Unchained gameplay. See where I am at on this deck. Whoops, get out of that. So it looks like since I made those changes, let me write it back in here. Yeah, it looks like since I made those changes, I went 4-1 and have an 80% win rate at the moment. So those changes might have worked. I still may take out this Out of Its Misery, because if I'm using the 2 damage power, it's hard to really pull that card off. Using the other power where you're summoning the 1/1 Viking, you can pull that combo off real easy, but I think I may change that out. Because I just like the 2 damage Slayer God power better. But, alright, that's it for the live Gods Unchained stream. We will be back Thursday around the same time, 1:32 p.m. Central, for some more of that. And we'll be back here in about 10-11 minutes for the crypto update, looking at technical analysis, which way the overall market is going and what cryptos are rebounding nicely, including Gods tokens. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time.